Welcome back to Citizenship Exam Pro, your ultimate resource for mastering the US Citizenship Interview. In this video, we'll cover the 100 civics questions for the US Citizenship Interview, designed in random order with easy-to-remember answers to help you prepare effectively. Let's get started and make your journey to becoming a US citizen a smooth and confident one. Who does a US Senator represent? All people of the state. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Where is the Statue of Liberty?
New York Harbor. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Vice President. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Under our Constitution, Some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who was the first president? George Washington. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who is the governor of your state now? What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older.